What's going on, guys? This is Taylor, and this is my first video with my HD Sony Bloggy camera that Eric, aka Aviator, helped me pick out. This is my first time trying to use it, so bear with me. If the sound or anything is a little bit off, I'll do my best, but you guys have been waiting quite patiently for a, can you hear that? Can you hear all those cicadas? It's absolutely obscene, but you guys have been waiting very patiently for my Q&A video, and I have my computer right in front of me. You can't see it, but it's here. So, and now I'm going to go for it. I'm going to answer some of these questions. I have not screened the ones on the comment section yet because I want the responses to be but entirely genuine. A lot of the questions I'm going to be answering are from private messages to me. The reason being is that they were too personal to post in the comments, and I understand that. Any of you who sent me a private message, I will not mention your name if you requested not to be mentioned, and there you go. Your privacy is safe with me. I'm a good secret keeper. But, alright. We're going to start off in this question and answering session. If you guys have not seen this yet, the link is in the description to the video that I pose the idea for a Q&A session. And I apologize, I have not showered yet today. I'm pretty dirty. I'm a dirty boy. So, anyway, alright, let's get started. The first question comes from a PM from a user who will not be named. I feel like I have to sneeze, but it's not coming. And that question is, are you religious? If so, what religion are you? Now, I'm already pretty hesitant to answer this question because I don't know. This topic is pretty sensitive for some people, especially the position I take on it. I was raised in a Christian home mostly. I went to private schools most of my life, or yeah, pretty much all my life, and I am an atheist. I do not believe in God or any supernatural existence of anything. And just even saying that, some people take offense to the fact that someone could not believe in what they believe. And if so, I'd like to say I'm sorry, but I'm not. I'm just saying what I believe, and hopefully you're cool with that. I have actually gotten people asking me, because I've mentioned it before, like live streams, and they say, like, hey, do a video about why you're an atheist. I would be more than happy to do that, but first, please take some time, leave a comment, tell me what you feel about that. If you feel like it would be a bad idea and that it would just elicit a lot of hate, let me know. And if you think it would be interesting, tell me to do that, because I'd be more than happy to tell you the reasons that I do not believe in God. But this is a pretty deep topic to just kick things off. So let's move on to something a little less strenuous. Politics! Yet another another big, heavy-handed question. Someone asked me, what political party are you, Republican or Democrat? And I'm not. Obviously, most of my viewers are from the United States and the UK, and I'm sure even in the UK you're familiar with what a Republican and Democrat are in the United States political system. But I'm not going to pretend like I know anything about the political systems of the UK or anybody else who's watching from somewhere else. But essentially, Republican and Democrat, Republican people are very conservative. I'm breaking this down for people who don't live in the US. Republicans are very conservative, and Democrats are very liberal. That's just an overhanded, sweeping generalization, but for the sake of time, we'll say that I am neither. I am a libertarian, and basically, that's a third party, and by third party, what I mean, it's not like there's only three parties, Republican, Democrat, Libertarian. By saying you're a third party member, it means that you do not conform to the kind of false dichotomy that is the Democrat and Republican, I guess, paradigm of politics. Like, you get a lot of hate sometimes. Like, I've gotten hate from people saying, oh, you're just going to vote for the Libertarian guy, and he's not going to win. And you know what? He's not going to win. He's not going to beat the Republican and Democrats. But the way I see it, I'm going to vote for what I believe in, and the fact that I believe in minimum government intervention and maximum personal freedom, I'm going to vote for Libertarian. I don't care if they don't win, but it's a matter of principle for me. I'm going to vote for whomever I feel is going to represent me in a way that I find suitable. So there you go. I don't care, and actually, it is a good point to vote for third-party candidates, because eventually, every year, or every election rather, more and more people step out of the mold and decide, I'm not going to vote Republican or Democrat because these parties suck ass, and so they kind of leave, and you know what, eventually, if everybody holds to their, is disciplined enough and they continue to vote for these third-party candidates, eventually, who knows, maybe the Libertarian Party or the Green Party, hopefully not the Green Party, will get up there with Republican and Democrats and maybe have a fighting chance to break this whole dichotomy down. But anyway, those are two really deep questions that started off, and I guarantee that some people are like, Republican for life, or like, Obama, which is like, I don't dislike Obama or anything, he's whatever, he didn't really do anything. The only thing I was excited for Obama to do was to end the war in Iraq and Afghanistan, and he did neither of those things, and so that kind of peeved me a bit. Alright, do you watch hockey, and if so, who do you want to win the cup? I used to watch hockey a lot. I used to play hockey, actually. I was a very good goalie, ice hockey goalie. I played competitively for a number of years, and I used to watch it, but I live in St. Louis, and so the Blues are my team, and the Blues suck. They're awful, and so it's not fun to watch your team suck, and so I kind of fell out of it. But Justra wants the Canucks to win, as this comment says, and so I agree. Go Canucks. I don't care. Whatever. I'm looking at these comments. Like the first 10 aren't even questions. Like first, under 300 views. And what is your favorite kind of cuisine? Lean cuisine is my favorite kind of cuisine. Man, a lot of you guys didn't even ask questions, which is a little bit sad. But what do you think of girls who like bestiality? I think that is disgusting, and I don't think that question deserves any more time on this program today. I apologize for not looking directly at the camera, but I'm literally reading these for the first time right now to try and get the most genuine response. What size bra are you? Like A, like a training cup A, I think. Why don't you use the PSG-1 instead of the L96? Because the L96 is aesthetically pleasing. The whole action of bolting the sniper after you shoot or after you kill someone is just kind of fun. It's kind of like an insult to injury. It's like, bam, dead. You're like, haha, gotcha. But if you're looking at it from a practicality standpoint, yeah, the PSG-1 is better. And how often do I play video games a day? In the last week, I bet I've averaged about... Keep in mind, I haven't played video games very much in the last week because my render software has been falling apart, so I haven't been making very many videos, unfortunately. I apologize. But, I play probably about 45 minutes a day to an hour a day in the last week, about. And most of that has been Modern Warfare 2, just goofing around. When life gives me lemons, what do I make? I make lemonade with vodka. And then I go out by the beach and get hammered. True fact. Will you tickle my pickle for a nickel? Yes. Wait. For a nickel. I think you spelled nickel wrong. Yep, you spelled nickel wrong. Haha! But, how did you start out in terms of your YouTube career, Mirka? Career, that's a that's a generous term to use. But, essentially, I started watching the videos a long time ago with, Blame Truth when he was first starting them. And for a long time, I just watched and observed, didn't really do anything. And then when I started watching Grizz's first montages, or I guess this was before anything, before commentaries, I was watching Grizz's montages. And in late 2008, I bought myself a Dazzle recorder in standard def, and I made a couple montages and uploaded those. Those have since been taken down. Those were on my other account that I only posted those 2 videos on because that was back in the days where you could put music on your videos without everybody throwing a tantrum. And I used 2 Disturbed songs, and for those of you who don't post videos, putting a Disturbed song on your videos is pretty much like saying, hurry, take the video down as fast as you can. Take the video down, WGM, hurry, hurry, hurry. It's like, yeah. Is that it? WGM? Yeah, I think that's right. No, Warner Brothers, whatever, doesn't matter. Not the point. Let's move on. But, yeah. So that's how I got started with that, and then I started watching commentaries once those started coming out, and then, I really got into watching Woody's Gamertags videos, and then eventually I decided I'm going to get into this. And so I guess the very, very, very beginning of 2010, January 2010, made my first channel. That channel got hacked or taken down or some form of the one or another. And then, so I had to start over. That was unfortunate. I lost 700 subscribers on that channel, which was really shitty because the first 1,000 subs are the hardest to get. And then I made my new channel, got to about 1,000 subs by March of 2010. And then I did my first dual commentary with Woody's Gamertag, who has since become a good friend of mine. And really, I owe my success in this community to him, really. He gave me my first shout-out, helped me out a lot. So, Woody, if you're watching this, big ups to you, my friend. You're the reason I'm here in this community, not in this world. Unless you and my mom have something to tell me. I don't know. Alright. Man, these are some good questions. I'm addicted to masturbating. I masturbate every day. Now the skin on my penis is fading off. No, falling off. Oof. What should I do? You should stop. Stop. Just stop. One word answer. Stop. That. Stop doing that so much. Use a lube. It's too much, my friend. Too much. Too much of a good thing. What is your favorite thing to do besides COD? Whoever said that COD was my favorite thing to do? Really, my favorite thing to do is just hang out. I'm a pretty social guy. I like to talk, crack jokes, just... I don't know, I just like to hang out with my friends, with the ladies. No, just kidding. I'm gay. Not really. You go to Columbia? Yep, I go to University of Missouri, Columbia. Mizzou, if you watch football. go for a drive. That'd be a good idea. If you guys think it'd be cool for me to go for more driving vlogs, especially now that I have this badass camera, that'd be pretty cool. Maybe. Would you do a montage? As of now, no. I have no interest in recording for a montage, nor am I good enough to make it worthwhile, so don't build me up on this pedestal of actually being good enough to warrant a montage. What are you going to pursue as a career in life? For a long time, I was looking at law school, thinking about going to law school, and then recently, I actually decided that that was not the path I wanted to take, really. You know, I could always revert back. I'm a young guy. Nothing is set in stone, and as with most college students, I'm fickle, so there you go. But right now, I'm leaning towards psychiatry. Probably go to, or if I become a psychiatrist, I'll go to medical school after I graduate from Mizzou. I don't know where I'll go to medical school, probably Washington University or St. Louis University, both of which are very good medical programs and psychiatry programs. And what intrigues me about psychiatry would be the ability to spend my time studying what makes people tick and how medicines can help revert that, why some people are more naturally exhibit deviant behavior. That sentence was structured so awkwardly, very many syntaxical errors, very many, I'm retarded. So yeah, I think it would be really, really cool to be able to see why some people become deviants, like study someone's brain, see what, maybe they have an excess of some sort of chemical that makes them more prone to violent behavior. I could look at someone else's brain and look at, realize, oh, this is why they became a pastor, because they're much more likely to grasp onto this idea of the supernatural, something like that. That idea really, I apologize if I'm not articulating this very well, but that idea, just studying the human brain, figuring out what makes people tick, that's very intriguing to me. Very cool. I think that'd be a really fun thing to learn and to do and to practice and to spend the rest of my life trying to better mankind for me having been here, which is pretty much my life goal. So there you go. That's what I want to do when I grow up, which is fun to say because I don't feel like I should be growing up anytime soon. Do you have anyone who makes fun of you for being an MLG? My friend always makes fun of me for playing COD a lot, so I was JW. Just wondering. I'm not MLG, nor do I claim to be. My friends used to make fun of me for doing this hobby last year before I got with Machinima, and I started making money for it, and they were like, oh, why do you do that? That's kind of gay, and like the whole time I just waved it off, because like my natural defense mechanism is when someone makes fun of me, I just say a witty comment and just make fun of them, and that's how it always went for me. But I should probably be like sitting up, like more proper, like, I don't know, whatever. What was the question? Oh yeah, I'm not an MLG player, nor do I claim to be, but when they did make fun of me, that jibbing, that good-natured ribbing, jibbing, whatever it's called, stopped as soon as I got my first payments from Machinima, and they were like, oh shit, we shouldn't have made fun of him, now he's making money with video games. So, it was worth it in the end, gotta say. Are you psyched for Dexter Season 6? I'm still on Dexter Season 3, and I haven't watched it in like 5 months. Like, Dexter's a good show, but I just don't really... I don't get into TV shows too much, like, unless it's something that really, really grabs onto me. The only TV shows I've ever really watched religiously are It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Every time a new one of those comes out, I watch it. And South Park. That's about it. I'm not a big, like... House. I used to watch House, but House pretty much deteriorated into becoming like it's just the same archetype in every single episode. It's just like, is it lupus? No. Is it autoimmune? No. Is it this? Oh, it must be this. House, go home, and then like say a snide thing to Cuddy on the way home, and then they get home, and then the black guy calls him as like, it's not blah blah blah, it's not hydroxyphenamine, and that was a really bad attempt to the made up word, and then House is like, my god, and then like goes back and then like says a mean thing to a patient. Cuddy forgives him, and then they find out what the answer is just in time to save him, and then there's like that song at the very end that like I don't know, look it up. It's called I can't remember. So good luck finding it. Make a vlog of me and my friends hanging out. That's I mean, I'm comfortable in front of a camera. I'm fine with this. I have fun talking to you guys, or to myself, really. I feel like a lunatic now that I drew attention to it. But I don't think my friends, they'd probably just get really awkward about it, because they would be like, so there's going to be a bunch of people watching us talk to you? And then they just sit there quietly and not really want to do anything. I don't know. Maybe, I'll slide the idea by them. I'm stuck in the friend zone with a girl I am head over heels in love with. I really need some advice. That's not really enough detail for me to give you advice, but if you've already known her long enough and now you're in the friend zone, I would imagine that all romantic thought that she would have for you is gone, and that you're pretty much stuck in the friend zone, and that sucks. So maybe she has a hot friend, then you can transitively get to her, you know? Think with your head. Alright. Is it gay if a guy blows you a kiss and you catch it? No, that's a normal thing to do. I do that with my friends all the time. Is that a question? But that's a normal thing to do. What happens if I don't know what to ask? Then I can't know what to tell. What types of music or specific bands do you listen to? I don't know. I listen to a lot of techno music just because it gets me going. I like Infected Mushroom. I like Bass Nectar. I like Skrillex. I like UKF dubstep. I like Muse. That's not techno, but it's still awesome. I like Mozart. I like Beethoven. I like classical music because that puts me to sleep at night. I'll listen to anything as long as it's not country, honestly. I don't, and that sounds so generic, like anything but country. And then country people say anything but rap. But I just don't like it. I don't like country music. It all sounds the same. It all starts off about a nice old pickup truck, and then deteriorates into something about that dog that died, and then that girl that got away, and then that time you made out with your cousin. It was awkward, but then you decided to get married anyway. And that's what country people do, and that's fine. Enjoy your incestual truck-loving music, but not for me. All right. So how do you get a life? I don't understand what that question means. Shouldn't have read it. Just make friends. There you go. Alright. Do you love me? More than you know, Chezzy17. More than you know. What are you wearing? Gray t-shirt. And no pants or underwear. So, I live in O'Fallon, Missouri, and I fucking hate cicadas. Not so much a question as a bold-faced statement, but O'Fallon isn't too far away from me. Actually, I live in West County, Missouri, or West County, St. Louis in Missouri, so there you go. Come to my house, guys. We're going to have a big old subscriber party in the pool. So that'd be fun. Oh yeah, I still have to do my setup video for my mom and dad's house. That'll be cool. Take or give. That got quite a few thumbs up. I would say give, because that's... yeah, it's less gay. It's less gay to give. I would give. And on that note, I have gotten through quite a few questions, and I'll come back for more. But I hope you guys enjoyed. That is all that I have to say for now. Hope you were entertained. Please leave a like if you want. Don't bother to favorite it, because I don't care. And I will talk to you guys later.